Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 99 Days Life Coaching. My name is Grace. I help women to reclaim their fit body and vitality. And today we are going to talk about this fast food. Okay. Nowadays, more and more people eating more fast food and more often. I mean, the Big Macs itself are great. The quarter pounder with cheese, it's a great stuff, right? But what is about fast food that makes it taste so good while at the same time making us feel so bad? And how bad is fast food for your body really? I'm going to share 3 things with you today. So let's get started. Okay. So the first thing is eat more and crave more. This is what happened to your brain, okay? So as soon as the food touch into your tongue, a signal is sent to your brain, activate the reward system, and your body release the surge of feel-good endorphins and dopamines, and these are actually the hormones in the body itself. And you may feel a sense of excitement and relaxation as your brain pleasure center lights up and get excited by the different sensory properties of the food you are eating. So the dopamine itself is not just about a reward hormone. It is a neurotransmitter involved in the habit of addiction. Okay. So it is the main function isn't about pleasure, but it basically it is also a learning and motivation hormone. And basically, anytime dopamine is released, you are more likely to repeat the experience that caused that release. In other words, regularly eating fast food amplifies and sustains your drive and your motivation itself. Your drive, your motivation, and as well as, the more frequent you eat it, and eventually you continue to crave for the fast food itself. So that's the reason why the more you eat and the more you crave. And let's go to the body itself. Rollercoaster blood sugar, okay? So the digestive food system begins to hit your bloodstream in just 15 minutes after you swallow your first bite of the fast food. So this process can begin even faster if you combine your meal down with sugar soda itself. The elements that make fast food fast also contribute to their rapid digestion. Factory processing reduces the time needed to cook these things, and therefore it's also the time that needed for our bodies to break them down. This is because the refining process removes the natural fiber, which allows your body to break down rapidly digest fast food so that it moves from your stomach to your lower intestine to eventually lower intestine to your bloodstream almost in an instant itself. So the overflow of the glucose in your blood is unlikely to be used and will be quickly turned into fat by the hormone insulin instead. And therefore, it actually stores the fat in your body. And the third one, okay, so sometimes you will also feel gassy and bloated after you have taken some of the fast food itself. So this is what happened to your digestive system. Although there are many elements that we mentioned just now in the fast food can be digested rapidly as we discussed, there are also many that digest very slowly or not at all. Fatty burgers, deep fried French fries, and creamy dressings all come together, to make your typical fast food meal is a delicious threat, right? But also to make it difficult for your body to fully break down and absorb. And this fat can actually sit in your stomach for days. And some of the research actually found that, it can take up to about 36 hours for the fattiest part of a Big Mac to leave your system completely. And this is some of the reason why many people report feeling gassy and also bloated after eating fast food. As part of your meal that don't digest at all, chemicals known as additives and fillers are added to the fast and processed food. And this is okay. So in terms of the Big Mac itself, right, it has more than 72 ingredients over there, and quite a few of them actually hit the profile where it cannot be digested from our body itself. And some of the chemicals like calcium chloride are what make the pickles in your burger taste salty and without increasing the actual amount of sodium. And many of these compounds are clearly not food exactly, so your body cannot digest them. This is an additional factor that might help to explain why this food tastes so good, but it makes you feel so bad But anyway, provided that you are in good health, the risk is extremely low in enjoying your favorite fast food every once in a while. And at the end of the day, it is still a food. It's not a drug, right? But I think it's totally unfair and frankly a little bit corrupt that this information isn't offered up to consumers by the companies that actually serving this food to billions of people every single year. By the way, we all have the right to choose what we put into our mouth and our bodies. So I know you will make the right choice from now. Don't you? That's all for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.